Ladies and gentlemen, on to our fourth bout of the evening. Please welcome, making his way in the blue corner, Devon Byrd.
Here comes Devon Byrd in his debut. To finish what I was saying, if you stay in shape as an AMMY, you can pick up these fights all the time now and gain a lot of experience in a year.
And that's all it is, you know, as amateur-wise, you know, we all say this, you know, the records don't matter, it's just the experience. You obviously want to win, you obviously want to keep that ball rolling with good momentum, but that's the best thing for these young guys is just getting in the cage and learning, and that it's like on-the-job training, you know, it's what they need, and it's great to see, you know, all these shows that are allowing amateurs to have these opportunities.
I've never heard it referenced as on-the-job training, but I don't think it could be put any better than that.
Yeah.
That was great. Devon's going to be looking to stay calm and collected. It's his debut. Got to keep that energy manageable. He looked calm earlier when I saw him before the show. Use wrestling to dictate the fight. He has power in his hands, and he has solid wrestling. So which way will he lean to use? He may use it as counter wrestling, and he may just want to put the guy down and work some ground and pound, look for a sub. His head coach is Andrew Ebers out of Wolves Den, so we know he's got a solid ground game. I know for a fact he's got a pretty solid ground game just as a debut guy. So I'm interested to see what Devon can bring here in his debut.
Yeah, and as a wrestler, you know, you have that tool in your pocket. You know, when you need it, if you're in trouble, if you're not feeling it, maybe you can dictate where this fight's going to take place. And I know you as well, being wrestlers, it took me a while to really get that confidence in my hands to go out there and, you know, say, I'm standing up and I'm staying up unless I need to. And that'll be exciting to see how he comes out and if he uses his wrestling early or if he wants to stand and bang for a little bit.
If he keeps it standing most of the time and strikes, I'll be really impressed because it's, even in the game plan, if it's the stand and strike, sometimes that fit-in is just there and you just can't turn off that autopilot.
And when you wrestle so long and at a high level, you know, it's not even thinking anymore. It's just reacting and doing what you've done for so long. And he looks great. You know, he looks in shape. He's athletic, and it's going to be a good fight.
And now his opponent making his way in the red corner, Herman Rich.
Herman Rich comes to us out of Wise Warriors MMA. Head coach Ray Norris. Style of fighting, he says he's a freestyle fighter. He's also making his debut. His training partner Owen Shantz will be fighting later tonight. Won his debut for NFA last, it was in the summer. And Brian Manuel, who's also looked very good. So some of these young guys that Ray has, they've been debuting and being very successful and also showing a lot of skills in different areas too.
And that says a lot for guys coming in early and picking up them, you know, those debut wins and keeping that momentum. Winning's contagious, so if he can keep the ball rolling and, you know, have the same outcomes as his prior teammates, then we should have ourselves a good scrap here.
When the gym is winning and your teammates are winning, it's a fun vibe to be in, and you know, it just makes you want to keep the ball rolling. Whose turn is it to pick up the baton and notch the next win?
And it makes it harder for you to quit, you know. If you see that winning environment and culture, you don't want to be the guy who loses. You don't want to let everyone else in the gym down. So
and you know you can stay busy too because you know those other guys are hungry and you don't have to worry about who's going to be in the gym today to push me. They'll be there.
Yeah, and that's another thing, like we're saying versus AMMYs when we were coming up and today. You know, sometimes in the gym it'd be days showing up and shit, I'm hitting the bag today, and it's not the case anymore.
Thankfully. Devon is locked in looking on him. Both guys look calm and confident. I think we're in for a good fight, man. I really do.
I think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, this MMA match is scheduled for three 3-minute rounds in the NFA lightweight division, brought to you tonight by Domino's Pizza. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mob jitsu style fighter stands 5'8", weighed in 154.8 pounds. Tonight he's making his amateur debut, representing Wolves Den and fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, Devon Byrd. His opponent across the cage, fighting out the red corner is a freestyle fighter standing 5'10", weighed in 155 pounds. Tonight he's also making his amateur debut, representing Wise Warriors MMA and fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, Herman Rich. Your referee in charge of the action, Zach Tybers.
Devon looks like he's in the zone.
And Rich looks loose and fluid. He doesn't look tight. Here we go. Touch of gloves.
Both guys look like they're very loose.
Here goes Devon looking to clinch early.
Fit in.
Oh, in the pocket, throw it.
Devon needs to close the distance here. And
yep. He keeps trying to go to the body lock. Oh, he takes his back.
Big lift.
There he goes.
He's got one hook in. Fishing for the second here. On the back.
Oh, falls off.
Interesting to see if he'll play the game here, if he'll let him back up. We're back to our feet.
Byrd catches, tries to land right, gets blocked. Oh, overhand to a body lock.
At the back again here. Trying to fight hands.
Just making him carry his weight here.
Another big
slam.
lift here.
That body lock is so hard to deal with if somebody can get it.
It's a super dominant position in MMA, and if you can stay on the back, even if you don't get the takedown, you can stay in a dominant position. And Herman's doing well getting back to his feet here.
He really did. Oh.
Fishing for double unders here. I'm impressed with Herman's takedown defense.
Yeah, he got away.
Good
nice little cheap
kick.
there, but Herman's starting to slow down a little bit now.
His mouth's open.
We'll see how everything goes. Oh, nice kick by Byrd. The initial energy is out, so now he's returning with his own teep. Little 1-2 switch.
Good fit in. Nice double
Oh,
leg.
wow, another double leg. I said
knee
Lindenwood
slice.
wrestler here in Devon Byrd.
He's got a near wrist, far side. I'd like to see him throw some punches.
There he goes.
Herman's doing really well getting to his feet. I'm impressed.
Devon Byrd trying to get his hook in. Herman's doing a good job of not letting him do that, blocking that with his elbow to his hip.
10 seconds here. Good finish in the round strong here by Byrd.
Landed some volume there to end the round. Three solid takedowns there by Devon, but Herman did not quit.
Do
you remember when your coaches would tell you, they would say in the training room, they'd say, just get up. And you'd be like, well, teach me how. And they would say, get up, you know? And you're sitting there, how? What they were telling you was the attitude. And that's what he's got.
You couldn't say it better than that. And that's funny, you know, we've had that conversation many times in the gym, and you know, kind of
As you're
jokingly.
grabbing drinks throughout the evening, make sure you guys are taking care of the bar staff back there. Make sure you guys are
just
tipping
get
your bar
up,
staff
just
for
get
working
up,
hard
and
for
it
you.
is the attitude. It's the same thing as far as submissions-wise. When you're grappling in the gym, that attitude of I'm not getting submitted, and that goes a long ways.
As a wrestler, it kind of breaks your heart if someone keeps popping up too, because you're like, I got to do that again.
It's demoralizing. I'd like to see who comes off fresher off the stool this round.
Another touch, we're off.
Good
Jab to the body by Devon.
Good fit in. Nice.
Another solid takedown.
He's in a little more dominant position on top here. He might be able to control a little longer, sitting in half guard.
Controlling the head and arm, probably looking to tripod through here. Yep, he's got that instep in. Oh, lost it.
Trying to knee slice, and looks like he's getting the full mount, and he just got it.
Yeah, the mount, he's got the feet crossed. It's a tough position to be in.
And as far as being a wrestler, his top pressure is going to be, you know, a lot more harder to deal with than being on his back. You know, putting guys on their back in wrestling is what we're accustomed to, and it changes the pace of the fight.
Very hip heavy. He's trying to pull for an arm triangle here.
He's got his jaw in, I believe. Still cranking on it.
That cage, he's running out of space there. It's going to be hard to get that position there unless he got off to the side.
Herman needs to try to work back to his back. I'd like to see him shrimp into half guard and start working up from there.
Looking for a power half here. He's got to watch how high he is. He might fall. There you go. Got him back to the side.
Looks like he's got an arm across the neck here.
Swinging away now.
Punches. Oh, those are heavy shots. He's got that near wrist.
A few more of those, and it might be in the night.
He needs to just keep punching here. He's defenseless. He moves just in time to be saved.
Got both hooks in now.
Needs to push that, there we go, push that knee through and really get him elevated there.
But his feet are on the side, so he can still turn.
That near wrist is helping him control. And Herman does enough to keep out of the reach of his ref stoppage.
When they flatten you out and your head is flat on the mat, there is no cushion there for that punch.
Oh, and Zach Tybus had enough, and rightfully so. Those were heavy blows.
Good solid win there by Devon Byrd in his debut against a tough Herman Rich. He would not quit.
That was a very high-level amateur fight, and as far as debuts, that was impressive on both ends.
Yes, I agree. And Herman Rich he wouldn't quit. I mean, he had every opportunity there to quit, and he kept moving, kept trying to find a way out. And unfortunately, Devon just had him checkmated there in that position. And it's hard to carry that weight, the heavy weight that these guys have. Devon doesn't look that heavy. And if you look at he's 155. These guys know how to bear weight and make you carry it more. And they know how to sag the weight on you. It's not the tight weight, it's the loose weight.
It's making you like you said, take the workload. He has to be the one to work and get out of positions, while Devon can sit there and rain down the punches, and he knows his hip pressure and his top pressure is going to keep him safe.
All smiles there for Devon. Herman's got nothing to hang his head over. That's the game. He learned a lot, I guarantee you.
Most valuable lesson is
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee Zach Tybus calls a stop to the fight. 2 minutes, 42 seconds into the second round, declaring your winner by TKO, Devon